Hello guys, you're watching Rhino Says Yes, and today we're gonna talk about one of the best asymmetric games ever made, featuring cute animals at war. It's of course Root. Root is a game of adventure and war where different factions of animals compete to rule Woodland. Each player takes a faction with unique capabilities and completely different ways to score points. The turns are organized in the phases of birdsong, daylight, and evening, where each faction does different stuff. The first faction is the Marquise the cat. They are the current rulers of the forests, and they have built a keep that no other creature can enter. They score points by placing buildings on the map, and they also have field hospitals which send the fallen warriors back to the keep, keeping their army numbers high. The birds used to be the rulers of Woodland before the cats, and they are hierarchical creatures. They need a leader, and they are bound by the decree. They need to add cards every turn and be able to play each and every one of them, otherwise it's going to be a turmoil. They score their points by building as many roosts as possible. The Woodland Alliance are creatures of the underground that try to get the oppressed creature's sympathy and overthrow any ruler. They build bases and send some officers, they get cards from opponents' hands when outraged, and they are guerrillas at war, always getting the higher role in a battle. The Vagabond is some sort of lone diplomat that can easily change sides. They score points by going on quests to spread their good name among the creatures, and by helping and harming the other factions. The Riverfolk expansion brings you also 2 new factions. The Riverfolk company have excellent swimmers, and they treat rivers as paths. They're also great at commerce, always on the lookout for new markets, and they score points by building trade posts. And last but not least, probably my favorite faction, or my second favorite if they ever make a faction of rhinos, and that's the lizards. They are a cult, and they build gardens where they perform their rituals, and they radicalize their followers into acolytes, which is useful for their conspiracies. They get points from their gardens, and they really hate the birds. Root is a very clever game, always offering you new subtle interactions and strategic tricks. The asymmetric gameplay works really well because it manages to immerse you in the theme of the game. Every time you play another faction or you try a different player count, you'll have a completely new experience of the game. It's a steep learning curve to learn the best tactics, but that's part of its beauty. One other important reason why I love this game so much is the art. The creatures are straight up adorable, they're minimalistic and very cute. Also, it's an example of really great iconography. I just wish more games were that well thought and simple in the way everything is represented on the board and on the cards. So if you're not sold already, just trust me and try it out. It's really, really good.